If you're a Republican, then you've probably heard the following said on many occasions. How can Republicans don't come to the black communities and help? Now, is it just me, or does this sound weird? Republicans are a bunch of racist, money-hungry white people and non-white sellouts. Come help us.
I think what's happening. Propaganda.
As we're all aware, for decades, the Democrats have accused Republicans of being racist, even though it was the Democrats instituting racism in America. They also accuse Republicans of not doing anything for black folks, though it was Republicans fighting against the bigoted institutions of the Democrats. It's bad enough that the Democrat Party has so badly brainwashed American blacks, and I don't blame American blacks in general. I do blame people like Al Sharpton, Jesse Jackson, Tavis Smiley, and people of the like, though, and the Democrat position they represent. But American blacks are under hard Democrat programming. Keep in mind, y'all, American blacks exalt Martin Luther King and are loyal to the party that assaulted him, jailed him, and killed him, the Democrat Party. But y'all, this ain't exactly the fault of American blacks. They're the targets of the most aggressive programming. Democrats have to keep their stronghold on American blacks. That's a big part of the reason why Democrats hate homeschooling and they hate school vouchers, because this gets in the way of the Democrats having full access to start programming them from the public schools. Y'all, I want to point out one of the many flaws in this programming, and I hope y'all will really take advantage of exploiting the weakness in the Democrat Death Star. Included in the programming, they assert that Republicans don't do anything to help the black community, which begs the question, what do you need our help for? I thought the Democrats had everything under control. The Democrats are the party of empty, great promises. And if they are so much smarter than us stupid Republicans, why would you need our help? What do you want us to come to your communities for? So you can tell us how you're so right and how we're so wrong? Yet despite you knowing so much and us knowing so little, you need our help? The only help y'all really want from us is to show up so you can yell at us and blame us for what the Democrats have done to you. Then call us racist because we refuse to pay for the consequences of the choices you make. It's not cities around America that have more Republican voters saying, won't y'all come help us? It's the cities run by Democrats that say, how come Republicans don't help us? And yes, we do want to help, but we're not going to help you continue what you're doing. If you want our help, stop listening to Democrats. You know their way doesn't work, because if it did, you wouldn't have to ask, how come Republicans don't come help us? You'd be perfectly content with what the Democrats do. You'd be like, they got us totally hooked up. We are so loving how we're living, and we don't need no stupid Republicans. But I don't hear that. Despite the perfect plan of Democrats, I keep hearing, how come Republicans don't come help us? And what are Republicans gonna do for black folks? One big answer is, we can't help you if you're listening to Democrats. Stop listening to people who claim to love and value the worker so much while stealing from the worker. How is showing the worker that you value the worker by taking what the worker has worked for? How can we help you if you're going to accuse us of preaching to you? It's not preaching, it's correcting. Your way doesn't work. If it did, you wouldn't need our help. And you wouldn't be falling for Democrat leaders who say Republicans don't even want to help in the black community, while Democrats ruin black communities, and then ask, how come the Republicans don't do anything to help? Republicans helping you doesn't mean cooperating with the Democrats for the greater good. If a person is trying to help someone who's on fire by pouring gas on them, I'm not going to cooperate with that effort. So don't expect Republicans to cooperate with Democrats just to supposedly help you. The Democrat way doesn't work, and we're not going to help them make things worse for you. You know our way works better, because conservative Republicans aren't the ones looking for things like government to help us all the time. Matter of fact, we're the ones always telling the government to get out of our way. I'm Alfonso Rachel with ZoNation, and Republicans aren't ignoring the black community because Republicans are racist. We can't do anything until you stop listening to the Democrats who influence you to be prejudiced against us. Or does this sound weird?